You've done nothing, absolutely nothing to prove that I am a threat to health and safety. Yet I am being put on unpaid leave and being terminated for a health and safety policy. I called the union. I said, hey, I'm past my 3-year probation. What can you do for me, HGEA? What can you do for me, state union I've paid into for years and years? And you know what they said? They said that the governor's proclamation made in September removed the union's abilities to make complaints against employers for violating their employee agreements. And they can unilaterally create policies and enforce them without any union intervention, conversation, or protection. So I am losing my job without any union because you are hiding behind the governor's orders.
I don't know.
Okay. But what do you think about it? What do you think about Daddy losing his job at the university?
I
Feel sad? Yeah. Do you think that Daddy deserves to lose his job? No? Is Daddy a hard worker? Yeah. Daddy took a lot of time away from you and Lincoln, yeah, to work at the university and try and make it better?
Yeah.
So then they allowed for an entire semester of testing. And now that that testing is over, they've decided that they will not allow for testing anymore. And you must be vaccinated to be a employee at the university, regardless of whether you can telework or not. And for students, if you're gonna take any class on campus, even if it's once a week, you must be fully vaccinated. There is no testing option. Yet, if you're a guest on the University of Hawaii grounds, you can test and come on campus. So again, just hypocrisies, and again, putting the institution over the people. Well, a big part of what's going on right now is they're using the electronic database, the Aloha Clear database, Lumicite. They've been using it for the last year for health checks, general health checks, if you have a runny nose or any of those kind of things. But what they've begun doing this week is starting to use that database to target individuals who may not be vaccinated, to pursue them for adverse actions, including dismissal. So now what they're doing is illegal. It is perfectly fine to track and make sure that people are healthy, but it becomes illegal when you use that data to target people to lose their jobs, possibly lose their lives, or feel like they have to lose their lives. I had to take a sexual harassment and discrimination training for the university just recently, and it was appalling. If you switch out LGBTQ for unvaccinated and you apply those same standards, all of the people at the university in positions of power are discriminating and should be ashamed of themselves for a campus that is based on inclusion and diversity. I can only speak personally. I've always connected better when it's in person and you're able to have that interaction. But I will say that there is a large contingent of faculty who have found that it is easier for them to put out products and content online. And I know that that is their preference, whereas I believe most of the students' preference would be to have in-person classes. I gave the university over 30 days to respond with anything to justify their position before I'm put on leave. They have said nothing. An unrebutted affidavit stands as true. This is the highest education institution of the land, and they have done nothing to prove that I am a threat or harm to others, despite my willingness to test, my willingness to wear a mask. They are removing my career of service. I've been at the university for 4 years. I was with the state of Hawaii for 4 years before that. I have 8 years of service, and I am losing it all. The university is taking away my career of service
without the decency to have a conversation on why.